Get ready for the next chapter of a legendary rivalry that has raged since the dawn of time.
This is gonna be epic! Let's do it!
It's Hotties versus Nerds.
12 nerds and 12 hotties engaged in a high-stakes battle royal for $50,000 on our incredible all-new obstacle course. Only the most heroic 3 contestants will advance to the most challenging obstacle of them all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
I did not see that one coming.
Hello, America. Wipeout is back in full force for the very special season premiere. I'm John Anderson alongside national treasure John Henson. And just like last year, folks, we're kicking the season off with a pitched battle, Hotties versus Nerds. It's the studious versus the beauteous. So which side are you on there? How can I pick a side, John? I have the brain of a hottie trapped in the body of a nerd. I don't know whether to grab a microscope or a miniskirt. Yeah, I feel for you, friend. But not as much as I feel for the 12 hotties and the 12 nerds who will be enduring this season's all-new course for a shot at $50,000. And it all starts with a fresh and original qualifier, beginning with the spinning blades of fandemonium. So simple. What's the catch? Why would there be a catch, John? Then it's on to the big balls. Give Nerdy Smallsy a wedgie and collect a $500 bonus. Next, it's the poundabout, because hotties are always looking to avoid those extra pounds. And to finish up, they will encounter a little ghoul trouble, which the nerds should be used to by now. The top 6 hotties, the top 6 nerds, move into the next round. Now, let's hit the course. Welcome back the third member of our team, Vanessa Lachey.
Our hotties are all warmed up and our nerds got their pockets protected. So let the games begin.
Yeah, I'm going for the coins! Silver coins! Gold coins! American coins!
Wow, hotties sure have changed since I was a kid.
Yeah!
Actually, John, this fellow's a very proud nerd.
Go for the coins!
And apparently he's a big-time coin collector.
Not to mention a natural athlete.
Yeah!
Vanessa?
All right, I'm here right now with Andrew Hart. Welcome to Wipeout.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So what's it like being on Wipeout with all the hotties? Right now, are you looking at me or my...
Don't answer that, Andrew. It's a trick question.
Tell me, Andrew.
Quick, segue!
They catch my eye.
Busted! I got you, Andrew. What are you gonna do with the money if you win?
Get a lot more
Up here.
Get a lot more coins.
All right, that's fair. Well, Andrew, good luck to you.
I'm going for the coins!
Some things never change, Johnny. The coin collector heading towards fandemonium.
Get ready for the coin toss. Call it in the air.
Heads.
Oh, tails. I knew there was more to this than meets the eye. Look, Andrew even flips just like a coin.
Well, Johnny, that's the mark of a true numismatist.
A what now?
A numismatist. It's a fancy name for a coin collector. And our numismatist at the big balls. If he collects Smallsy, he'll collect 500 silver dollars.
Coins!
That was money.
Throw a nickel in the slot. Let's see that one again. In for a penny, in for another penny, in for a pound.
Go for the coins!
Still going. Numismatist up to the poundabout. Couple of challenges here. Have to leap the sweepers, avoid the holes without cashing out. Moving ahead steadily.
Johnny, this looks like it might be the first time he's actually using his body.
Make no mistake about it, Johnny. Andy pressing on, trying to meet his own gold standard.
Oh, and Nerd's so good. One more time. He was on a roll until he ran into our roll of quarters. That may have been legal, but it was not tender.
I love it!
Our
Yeah!
numismatist now turning those wandering eyes onto ghoul trouble. Jumps right into it. Tumbling over there, trying to maintain his value.
No, he depreciates. This is great, Johnny. The bat comes out of nowhere and throws him into the wishing well. I bet if you drop a coin collector in a wishing well, you get like 1,000 wishes.
Something to ponder. The numismatist starts our day with a great time, Johnny, and there's a great chance he's going to stay in circulation. Now let's return to the top of the course and meet our first hottie of the day, 22-year-old Amanda Gouliage. John, a chance for her to bring some honor to hot women everywhere. Whoa! Whoa! She catches some serious air and lands safely.
Hot goulash on a platter. I guess it's true what they say, Johnny. The hotter they are, the harder they fall.
Let's hear what Amanda had to say for herself when she spoke with Vanessa.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm currently unemployed, but I have been a blackjack dealer once in my life.
What happened? You said you had been a blackjack dealer.
Well, you know, I tried it out once, but I was really bad at math, and I kept telling people that they were busting when they were really getting 21. I realized that wasn't a good career choice for me.
Well, let's find out if she has more street smarts than book smarts. Our blackjack buster up to the big balls.
Dealer, hit me. Oh, hit me again. Oh, check it out. One motivator plus one more. I believe technically that's a multivator, John. And she is thrown off the casino floor.
She is flying through our course literally. If she keeps it up, Blackjack Buster might just get dealt a hand into round 2. Or as she counts it, round 6. Now back to Nerdville at the top of the course. This is 23-year-old video gamer and monkey enthusiast, Ari Grant.
Guess you could say he's a real dorky Kong, huh, Vanessa?
What's it like being on set with all the hotties today?
A little bit intimidated. Hopefully the nerdiness and the smarts will give me the chance to win and make it better. The divide is quite extreme, so we'll see what wins today.
Spoken like a true nerd.
Speaking of, it is nerd o'clock sharp, and there's the horn.
Dorky Kong shuffling towards fandemonium, translating video game skills to real life. Always tough. Ooh,
Oh, that is no human jump, John. He is all monkey. Hey! Oh, he was in the Kong place at the Kong time.
It is on like Dorky Kong. Till that joystick wipes the screen with him. Clearly, Dorky Kong got a lot of work to do if he hopes to level up.
Talk about getting work done. Fandemonium has been handing out free makeovers all day. Oh, that was more of a make-under. Every hottie needs a flip and buck. It's like a nip and tuck, but cheaper.
I did not see that one coming.
We like to shake things up.
Oh, you know what the best part of a Wipeout makeover is, John? The after shot.
She has come full circle.
Makeovers. Hotties want them. But don't need them. Nerds need them. But don't want them. Then some people are perfect just the way they are. You can learn a lot about a woman from the way she wipes out, but you can learn a lot more by asking her questions.
Very astute, John. Vanessa, take it away.
Do your friends call you anything?
Well, typically they call me Nasty Nat.
What do you mean by that? You think you're nasty?
No, let's be honest. I'm not that nasty, but
Right?
but I have a phobia. I will not wash these pants. They are unwashed since the day I got them in '96.
So it's like a nastity belt. You can't be too safe, Johnny.
That could be it, Natalie.
I mean, Scent of Woman was a great movie, but...
Oh! Natalie over the U-bar and skull to the spine. Even that bat can't stand the stench.
Wow, I think he smells more than fear, Johnny.
Must be the dance pants.
That's right, Vanessa. That smell is the only thing keeping her conscious right now.
Wow!
Natalie fighting to stay up. No! For a creature that can't see very well, John, that bat is surprisingly accurate.
Well, so far, so good. And Nasty Nat's pants getting the washing they deserve. Hey, who's the hottie at Fandemonium? Oh, she just got a free facelift. See? That almost lifted her face right off her head.
Plastic surgery is actually right up her alley. This is 22-year-old energy drink spokesmodel Trisha Ayre. And this Baberate plans to use the prize money to fill her body with implants.
An investment in yourself, literally.
And you know, it's probably better for Baberate than all those sugary energy drinks.
Look at those big balls, John. She's like a kid in a candy shop.
Oh, there goes the multivator. Trisha gets some ball talks.
Between the energy drinks and the boost of motivation, Baberade should have enough juice to power an entire city. Who's next?
Hey, Vanessa! Did you fart? Because you blow me away! Yes!
John, that wordsmith is 22-year-old Edsel Simpson.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Vanessa! If you were a booger, I'd pick you first just like this.
This guy is crazy smooth. Isn't he afraid of being Biebered by a frantic mob of women?
I have a nickname called the Virus Guy because currently I'm a research scientist investigating possible antiviral strategies using gene therapy on respiratory syncytial virus, and that's one part of why I got the Virus Guy name, but also because when I talk to girls, they usually treat me like an infectious disease and try to avoid me at all costs.
Oh boy. Bad news, Vanessa. If this guy's a virus, I'm guessing you've just been infected with a stage 4 case of nerdiness. Seems like a bad idea for a virus guy to wear his heart on his sleeve, no?
True, but he is thriving so far at his host obstacle. Oh, boy. Back into the Petri dish.
That wipeout hit him like Nana's home remedy. Diaperberry tea, John. Makes you puke so much you forget you're sick.
Well, at the rate that this virus guy is developing, he could be infecting the next round.
Johnny, it just occurred to me, we exposed all of America to the virus guy.
Yeah, I seriously doubt it's transmittable through a TV.
You don't know that, John. Those pickup lines were strong. I think just to be safe, we ought to quarantine America for the rest of the hour.
You heard the man, folks. Stay right where you are. We'll be right back with a lot more hotties and nerds. Hey, America, welcome back to our Wipeout season premiere, where the battle gleefully rages on between the hotties and the nerds.
Speaking of, John, I got a brand new app that can tell whether you're a hottie or a nerd. It's great. Hold still.
Yes, because I'm dying to know.
Holy mother of pearl! It says you're totally nerdio-active. Says I should be wearing a lead apron to protect me from your dweeb rays.
Yeah, you should take a picture of yourself. Yeah.
Whoa. Stupid app. Thing doesn't even work.
It's all right, we can try mine.
Nope. Let's just go back to the top of the course, shall we?
We shall.
Woo! I'm on Wipeout! You know why I hate hanging out with MC Hammer?
No we don't.
He won't let me touch anything. Woo!
Wow, for a hottie, that was kind of nerdy. Could she have a dark, dorky secret in her past? Vanessa.
Thanks, guys. I'm here right now with Whitney Cordray. Welcome to Wipeout.
Hi. Woo!
What's it like hanging out with all the nerds today?
It's actually pretty fun. I was a nerd in high school, so I know how it is. So it's kind of a shock to me when later on I was like, oh, I'm kind of hot.
Careful, your modesty's showing.
Woo!
I'm noticing a model's stance. Are you a model, Whitney?
Yes, I am.
Her eyebrows tell the tale, Johnny.
Okay, so if I were to ask you to be our Wipeout model today, what pose does that call for?
Wipeout model pose.
Oh, that's uncanny. She looks just like she's on Wipeout.
Swimsuit model pose.
Vanessa's really getting into this.
A grocery store model pose.
And suddenly, I need to pick up a few things at the store.
I'm hot!
Our modest model charging down the catwalk like it's Fashion Week in Milan.
Pause this for a quick candid shot. All right, move it. Oh, no, not the face. Talk about a headshot.
Man, I never thought a model's strict diet would allow her to eat so much humble pie. Hey, Whitney, do you know where you are?
Wipeout!
Very good, proceed. Better safe than sorry, John.
Good of you to look out for her.
Whoa! Whoa! It's not actually harder than it looks, Whitney. You just have to know where to look. It's weird. It was a shock when I suddenly realized our course is kind of hot.
While Modest Model finishes up, let's head back to the top of the course, where there's a wizard.
Uh-oh. It's magic.
By the power of the Rezzies, give me power, give me strength, give me agility, and let me go through this Wipeout course in one piece and without pain.
Those are wise words from LARP and Larry Lagera.
Ah, LARPing. It's like catnip for nerds.
Let's hope his LARP is worse than his bite.
What is this?
This is my LARPing outfit. I'm kind of a newbie LARPer.
A LARPer? What is a LARPer?
It's a live action role play. So we go out with a couple of buds, go to the woods, you know, fight monsters and demons and protect stuff, and then we go out and get some brewskis.
That's right, LARPin' Larry. Never drink and LARP. You gotta take too many wizard breaks.
Seriously, John, you need good reflexes to slay make-believe monsters. So no brewskis before battle. Or you might cast a fainting spell.
He should have cast a level 4 anti-head smashing spell. Luckily, Larry has a ton of hit points left as he moves on to the big balls.
Not the beard! LARPing Larry performs a powerful shaving spell.
But it looks like he's offing himself.
I'm sorry?
Offing. It means you quit role-playing. Now he's just plain old Larry.
Oh! Yeah, then how do you explain that magic?
He must really want to see the future, judging by how hard he's looking into that crystal ball.
By the power of the Rezzies, give me power, give me strength.
Old Lair's looking like he's going through some post-LARPing depression.
War can do that to a nerd. And in their war against the hotties, the stakes have never been higher.
Mama.
You can tell by their battle cry.
It's time to hack the system! Let's do it!
And while each nerd battles for all of dweebdom, every hottie is fighting for all babe kind.
How's my hair?
Looks great.
Many have fallen.
Some have gone undercover.
I surprisingly get mistaken for Megan Fox from far away.
While others are making weapons of mass dorkstruction.
Have you ever built a girl, Jonathan?
No, but I have blueprints already.
Well, one thing's for sure, Wipeout is the battleground that turns geeks into gods.
And hotties into heroes.
Your makeup has not moved.
put hairspray on my face.
War brings out the best in all of us, John.
Now meet our next fresh face recruit, 21-year-old Alec Morse. Because no nerd contingent would be complete without a band geek.
Alec is a self-described brass man. See? Told you. That's the brassy confidence I was expecting. Just fake it convincingly. That's how I passed second grade.
Brass man dealing with a symphony of bats and skulls right now.
Okay, we won't shoot you. But that just means we'll have to punch you. And on second thought, we are gonna shoot you. Hey, if it's any consolation, brass man, your skull is not the only one that's spinning.
And he made it. Strike one up for the nerds. He is the only contestant to overcome ghoul trouble. Our brass man, he's a real Iron Man.
Oh, there's green stuff in my nose.
Dude, that was here when you showed up.
And now for our final contestant of the day.
I can't believe I'm on Wipeout! This is my pipe dream!
This is Melissa Bull, and she loves working with Johns.
Hey now, I happen to be a John.
Different Johns, Johnny. She's actually a plumber's assistant.
Oh, that explains her overflowing enthusiasm. Okay, our plumber's assistant. Oh! Oh! Wow, she is great at plunging.
I think I broke my face.
Well, that's not possible.
Let's investigate, Johnny.
I mean, there's her face up
maybe
there.
6, 8 feet up.
Okay, and whammy.
Yeah, that looked bad.
Hard landing.
Hey, did you happen to bring any extra faces with you?
That was super painful.
We are so sorry, ma'am.
Please don't do that to me again.
Wouldn't even dream of it.
Whoa! Our multivator, however, creature of impulse.
This woman is a wipeout machine.
Again.
No coincidence, John. Melissa Bull rhymes with incredible.
I can't breathe. Oh my god, I don't want to do this anymore.
Come on, Melissa, you can do it. The hardest part is over.
You say that was the hard part?
Well, let me think. Yeah, that was definitely the hard part.
All right, do you promise that nothing pops up?
Absolutely not.
How do you even get over these things?
Years and years of therapy. Yeah, Melissa, you're doing excellent work here. Anderson, where did you get a megaphone? The megaphone drawer.
I don't want to do it.
Melissa, as Winston Roosevelt once said, there is nothing to fear but fear itself. And/or a 2-ton sweeper bar hurtling at your wrist.
If I already lost, can you just tell me?
Now, I'd rather not. You might stop.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Hey, you got at least 10 seconds to beat the next best time, okay?
Hey, I pretty much already lost, don't you think?
Totally, but there's about 5 seconds left, and we're contractually obligated to encourage you until the horn sounds. And that's a wrap.
That's a disappointment. But still willing to compete for the pride of their respective stereotypes are the numismatist Andrew Hart, Dorky Kong Ari Grant, and the Baberate Trisha Ayer.
Also still in the hunt, Nasty Nat DeWint, our modest model Whitney Cordray, and the brass man Alec Moore.
Stay with us. The hot and the bothered continue to collide in a battle for the entire universe when we return.
We are back on Wipeout America and enjoying a thrilling season premiere where it's Hotties versus Nerds. Johnny, you're a nerd. You rooting against the Hotties?
No way, John. I like Hotties so much I married one. And you know where I met her?
Tell me.
A nerd beach.
Well, sounds like at least you've made peace with your full frontal nerdity. And now it's time to expose our 12 remaining contestants. 6 Hotties, 6 nerds that include the Blackjack Buster, Amanda Guyash, Dorky Kong, Ari Grant, and the Baberade, Trisha Ayer.
Also still in it are the virus guy, Edsel Simpson, our modest model, Whitney Cordray,
Model power.
and brass man, Alec Morse. And now we welcome them to our next all-new obstacle, a terrifying carnival we call the Scareground. Step right up, folks. Feast your eyes on the perfect obstacle for our dizzy blondes and our queasy geeks.
Contestants begin on this spinning platform and take a quick trapeze ride over the sweepers and land on these revolving planks.
I don't feel so hot anymore.
That rotates them over to a second spinning platform.
Yay, I made it.
But watch out for that sign winder. Because it's spinning too. From there, just hop onto the spinning slide, and the twisted journey is nearly over. One final slide to the finish, and then you're through.
I'm so dizzy. I don't know what's up or down or if I'm hot anymore.
Have a coconut water, you'll be fine. Now, let's head down to the Scaregrounds. First 6 move on, whether it be hottie or nerd. Vanessa? Vanessa.
See, Anderson, I told you, nerdism is totally transmittable.
Thank goodness she only had a mild case.
Oh, boy.
There's too many things spinning. It's making me want to barf.
Are you talking about the course or the nerds?
The Vanessa, I'm doing this for you.
I'm waiting for you at the finish line, buddy.
Hotties and nerds raring to leave that awkward party at the start platform.
It's that time again. We're gonna cut the field in half.
And with that horn, the Scaregrounds comes to life.
I get motion sickness.
That's how you know it's working.
Brass Man takes it from the top, and he's making some atonal music as he gets dinged by the sweepers. Now it's all about landing on one of those narrow spinning planks. Yo! He goes brass fishing. The numismatist
That should have landed.
mismatist the plank.
Look out! Stampeding like a buffalo nickel.
Continues to hang on. He collects some enemies and also collects some rare hits by the sweeper bars.
Oh boy is right. The numismatist, the first to land it.
Baberade looking caffeinated. Goodness.
Oh, electro lighting it up.
Whoa, it's a 1-2 shot to the Hotties.
Man, they can't seem to reach their boiling point as the numismatist makes his way to his feet.
And with that jump, he has made his way to our midway.
Looks like the nerds have got it going on.
Way too early to count the Hotties out, Vanessa.
Model power.
Especially not this model of modesty.
And with a girl in the vicinity, the numismatist makes a pasty exit.
Who's that out there?
Random nerd, John. Fact to life.
Well, Modest Model is joining him at the midway.
Models can do anything.
Baberade sugar rushes onto the revolving planks.
Let's go, Hotties!
Brass Man horning in on the lead.
Let's go, nerd.
Vanessa, it's like my parents' divorce. You gotta pick a side and stick with it.
Now Modest Model is out front. Ah! She gets sent on a go-see.
Donkey Kong has grown up swinging on vines, John.
Oh, I made it! Riding this horse!
Horse? Man, nerds are useless without their glasses.
Everybody's struggling to get past the midway.
Can't get up!
Numismatist sneaks under. Oh! And Baberade gets quenched.
Maybe Blackjack Buster has an ace up her sleeve. And she is the first one on the slide.
Yes! We got a Hottie!
Blackjack Buster putting her neck on the line, and she lands flawless. Whoa! But you gotta stand up to win, and that's not in the cards. Donkey Kong could be the first to move on.
Yeah! Right in the monkey barrels.
I'm getting lonely, guys.
Whoa, that makes Virus Guy flare up.
I did that for you, Vanessa.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Don't mess it up then.
Blow me a kiss and I'll do it.
You're playing with fire, Vanessa.
Oh, there it is. That's the magic charm right
He's
there.
coming to collect a real kiss.
Oh, man! Dodged a bullet there, V.
Coriolis voice is pulling him out to the outside. So I'm going to sit on the left side because it's spinning.
Donkey Kong verifying the accuracy of his calculations.
Oh, yeah, he forgot to count for his complete and total lack of athletic ability.
Baberade trying to finish before her sugar crash. The trick platform. Oh! Popped her right to her feet. The Hotties first to advance.
Crack open a six-pack of lightning juice. She is ginkgoing her biloba into the next round.
Right behind her is Whitney. Will she be Wipeout's next top modest? You know it. She books a gig in the next round.
All right, no pressure, Andrew, but there's no nerds over here.
Well, that's just gonna make the numismatist nervous. Then he's gonna do things like that.
Blackjack Buster with attempt number 2.
Yeah, but who's counting? Certainly not her.
Hey, Johnny, she has winning hands and feet. That is 3 Hotties across. Half the spots taken, Johnny, and the nerd's still over.
Whoa, Donkey Kong, you go, gorilla friend. Taking spot number 4.
We got a nerd, ladies and gentlemen. I bagged me a man.
The numismatist would dearly love to bag a spot in the next round, too.
Oh, amazing. He is one in a bullion.
Who's it gonna be? Brass Man, Nasty Nat, or the Virus, plus the numismatist, threatening as well.
Brass Man down the slide. Whoa! Holds that note. Sustained.
So that leaves just one opening. Nasty Nat wafting down the slide. Yes! She will bring that musky scent of hers into the next round.
So it's back to the nerd herd for some, while 2 nerds and 4 Hotties will continue their quest for that giant pile of money cakes.
You 6 are moving on to the next round. That's how we do.
And we do the leaderboard. The Hottie and Nerd Throwdown will continue with the Baberade, Trisha Ayer, Modest Model, Whitney Cordray,
Models can do anything.
and our Blackjack Buster, Amanda Gouliash.
Also still competing are Dorky Kong Ari Grant, the Brass Man Alec Morse, and Nasty Nat DeWitt.
Nasty!
Stay tuned, America. A trip through the brand new Petrified Forest awaits our Hotties and Nerds. Welcome back to a very special Wipeout season premiere, where Hotties and Nerds are mingling in a most unlikely manner.
Will the Hotties blaze a trail to the zone? Can the nerds harness their brain thunder and storm to victory? And why have you not asked me about my ranger outfit?
Why are you...
There's no time for that, Anderson. The stakes are high for our last 6 contestants, and they are... Baberade, Trisha Ayer, the modest model Whitney Cordray, and blackjack buster Amanda Goulyash.
Also still in it are Dorky Kong, Ari Grant, the Brass Man, Alec Morse, and Nasty Nat DeWint.
I will not wash these pants.
Our nerds are most comfortable in the basement, and our hotties rarely venture outside a mall. So I'm leading my troop out into the wilds of our all-new petrified forest, where only the fittest will survive.
And today's petrified forest is all about hunter games.
Follow me, hotties and nerds, as our hunter games begin with a zip line into the heart of the woods. After that, it's a harrowing nature walk through the one-tree forest filled with hungry sweeper logs. Next, join me in the mud pit, a snare set by our clever Wipeout poachers to trap big game in their crosshairs. One last leap and we're out of the petrified forest and headed to the Wipeout Zone. The first 3 to make it move on, the rest stuffed and mounted.
So you're hiking down to the water and mud to lead them to the promised land.
Well, no, I'm more of a spiritual leader, to be honest, John. Plus, I can't get these sandals wet. They're Italian.
I can see that.
Great arch support.
In that case, the hunt is on.
All right, the nerds and the hotties are all ready to go, and why are there plush toys on their head, John? Well, we gave them animal hats so we could tell them apart.
What do mooses make?
That moose imitation might be the one thing that smells worse than Nasty Nat's pants.
4 hotties and 2 nerds enter. Only 3 will advance. Who's it gonna be?
Was that the horn?
Let the hunter games begin. Baberade explodes out of the gate. Oh, but comes down with that 2:30 feeling. The brass man cometh. The blackjack buster playing the hand that was dealt her, but it turns out she was bluffing. The brass man keeps the lead, boogieing like a bugle boy.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! He taps out. Nasty Nat now airing out her pants. She's the first hottie across. Baberade with the energy of a rock star. No! Falls into the haterade. Look at this, John. Brass man with a chance to chat up one of the hotties.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Turn on the charm. Or at least your vocabulary. Should have pulled out his tuba. Blackjack Buster doing some online gambling. And there's the flop. The hotties finally showing some life out there. Oh! Modest model goes for the wet look, while Dorky Kong saunters his way down to the one-tree forest.
Man, I'm so close.
Yeah, close to losing. She knows that's the start platform, right? The brass man marching out in front of the band again, near in the mud pit. And the poachers emerge, John, silent but deadly, trying not to spook them. The brass man becomes their unwitting prey, getting pelted by salt licks, blinded by a dense thicket of foam, and his own terror. While Brassman struggles, Baberade seizes the chance to drink in some sun. Blackjack Buster antes up again, trying her luck for the 10th time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no! She cannot stand pat. Brassman now with a clear shot to the finish platform. Oh, he blows it hard. Wow, I have never seen a band member do his own scalping. Nasty Nat knows the sweet stench of defeat. Dorky Kong now venturing into the one-tree forest, and he is simming to do pretty well. Over the last sweeper log, he makes it, and headlong into the mud pit. While the hunters are wielding salt licks to attract their prey. Johnny animals love salt licks.
Okay, I feel like a frog now.
Boy, that is one confused monkey. Oh, assaulted.
Look at him. He's so dramatic.
Oh, a devastating blow to Dorky Kong. What are you talking about, John? It barely touched it. No, take a look from a different angle here. You can actually see the moment that salt lick hurts his feelings.
This is so difficult.
Oh, you're right. This is no laughing matter. Vanessa, please, some dignity. Brassman jumps back into first place and the mud pit. He has a chance to lead the parade into the Wipeout Zone, though. Oh, the Wipeout Zone still nerd-free. Dorky Kong getting right back into the mud pit. The hotties still not looking so hot at the moment, getting schooled by the nerds. But here comes Blackjack Buster, ready to be a pit boss. And we got a hottie and a nerdy getting down and dirty. Don't look now, but our trap is about to get doused in Baberade. Yes, there's a party in the mud pit. Everybody's invited. I am pretty sure this is the greatest thing that has ever happened to Dorky Kong.
Ari purposely is not moving forward at all. He's like, oh, I'm stuck.
I can't even stand up.
Ah, to be young again. Just when you thought things couldn't get nastier, here comes Nat. And right behind her, Modest Model makes it a hunting party of 5.
I'll join.
Brass man about to horn in on the fun.
Or not.
Opts to keep his instrument clean. Moose's love song. Nasty Nat like a baby moose in the nest, waiting to get fed by mom.
Moose is not known as tender parents.
Brass man finally high steps into the mud pit. They are all so muddy in there, John, it is tough to tell who's who.
Hey, poachers, clean them off!
Oh, see, that's not helping one bit. Is everybody tied for first or last?
I think the leader is the one with the foam on. Or her.
Dorky Kong with a sudden rush to get out, and he does. And as unlikely as it sounds, the nerds have made the first move.
Dorky Kong, the alpha nerd, going to the wipeout zone.
Which leaves 2 spots. It's the Brass Man, and the rest of the Hotties are foaming at the mouth.
It's a swirling mass of fluffy hotness, John.
Yep, and here goes another attempt. Oh, yes!
Modest Model's a second to make it. There will be hotness in the zone.
Only one Wipeout Zone spot left. That's Blackjack Buster, and she is a high roller now.
So the wipeout zone is set, while everyone else needs to go shower and find out who they are.
You guys are moving on to the Wipeout Zone!
We're down to just 3. Representing the Hotties are Modest Model Whitney Cordray and the Blackjack Buster Amanda Guyash, and they will be facing the raw nerd power of Dorky Kong, Ari Grant.
Welcome back to the spectacular summer premiere of Wipeout, as our sociological experiment pitting hotties against nerds comes nearer to its conclusion.
That's right, and we have already learned a very valuable lesson.
And what is that, pray tell?
Well, if you're a nerd, don't be shy. Hot chicks are totally willing to talk to you if they have a chance to win $50,000.
Inspiring words. Go ahead, make a run at them. And the winner of the 50 grand will have to earn it tonight in our all-new Wipeout Zone. It all starts with a terrifying launch from the bombastic blob. When a half-ton of steel drops down, everything else goes up.
Then it's on to the swing blades. Time you run correctly through the swings or be sliced and diced by the blade.
That's followed by the torrential twister. Always cloudy with a chance of wipeouts on these spinning tables.
Finally, they'll face the tectonic planks. It's a wild ride up and over these pegs, but don't worry, you can plank us later.
It's been a tough battle all day, and we are left now with 2 hotties against a single nerd in the zone. First up, to test her blonde ambition, will be our Modest Model, Whitney Cordray.
Let's do this. I'm gonna come home with the 50 grand, guys.
Let's look back at her body of work.
Kinda hot.
Our Modest Model, Whitney Cordray, didn't get off to a hot start on our qualifier, as she was one of the last contestants to move on to the next round. She turned in a fierce performance on the Scaregrounds and continued to work it through the petrified forest, where she booked a spot in the Wipeout Zone.
The moon watching over and lighting up our newest Wipeout Zone.
The Modest Model showing us her cadaver pose.
A half-ton of steel raised up 50 feet in the air. The force of its drop will send Whitney soaring. Last of the countdown beat sounds off. The weight cut loose, crashing down. Oh, wow, our model sent skyward for launch.
Nothing to be modest about there. Our model's beauty sleep gets quite a rude awakening as she is treated to a 40-foot backflop.
The Modest Model climbing up to the swing blades.
Being the first to face the Wipeout Zone tonight, she has the chance to set a strong time and put the pressure on the competition.
Fearlessly takes off. Oh, chopped down by that spinning blade.
Yeah, she gets a good jump, but the swing blade clips her just hard enough to send her reeling.
Back to the start for her second try. Hightails it past the swing, through the blades. Oh, takes a headshot from the second swing.
She clears the blades, but can't hit the brakes and just gets drilled.
And you do not want to be taking 3 attempts on any obstacle.
She takes off again. Oh, found a little safe spot to regroup there.
Picks herself up to try and finish this off. Finally past the swing blade.
Just under 5 minutes now as she reaches the torrential twisters.
And here comes the downpour that gives this obstacle its name.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, anything for a pretty lady. Unfortunately, that wet weather makes every surface slick.
Leaps out onto twister number 1.
That makes it a lot better.
Spinning counterclockwise. Oh, well short of the mark.
She hesitates and adds another wipeout to her portfolio.
Her falls and the swim's back starting to add up, Johnny. Looking at 7 minutes on the clock. Back at her spot of bother for attempt number 1. Attempt number 2, smack into the pylon.
And you can pile on a long, cold swim and a waste of precious time.
11.5 minutes as we check the time.
And she's got to keep moving if she wants a shot at that 50 grand.
Finally across to the second table.
Not out of the rain-soaked woods yet, though. Grabs a hold of that pylon as she gathers her balance for the jump.
Money. Getting to that third twister doesn't prove to be nearly as elusive. And a jump to finish things off, and now she's onto the tectonic planks. This one, Johnny, bit of a thinker, and this far in, it is tough to think straight.
Yeah, you don't want to get your bell rung by one of those pegs overhead. You have to get up and over at least one of the pegs before making the jump to the next plank.
And that jump is all about timing, getting those planks to match up and shorten the distance just like that.
So close to the finish platform now. She's over one of the pegs, crossed the 12-minute mark on the clock. All she has to do is make that final jump.
Elects to climb on the next peg, the plank rising up to meet her feet. Modest model clocking in at 12:24.
And it's the blonde leading the blonde as our blackjack dealer is already loaded on the bombastic blob, and it looks like she is ready to take the house.
I have been a blackjack dealer, but I was really bad at math.
Blackjack buster Amanda Guyash only needed to count to 1 this morning as she was the hottie with the fastest time on our qualifier. As her day continued, she doubled down with a top-notch performance on both the scare grounds and the petrified forest. Now she has a 1 in 3 shot to take home 50 grand. Those are favorable odds on a large payout. The bombastic blob loaded and ready. Blackjack buster needs a time of less than 12:24 to take over the lead.
The modest model's got to be feeling the pressure. Wonder what's going through her head.
Water in my ear. Water in my ear.
We have found the on switch for the all-new Wipeout zone. Light her up and let that giant weight fall. Go! Flip over our dealer and let's see what she's got.
Take another look, Johnny. That ponytail flailing in a way I can only describe as a Kimbo.
Blackjack buster dealing with the swing blade next. No hesitation. Oh! Into the complimentary watered-down drink.
You didn't even see it coming, Johnny. Swing 1, Amanda 0.
Ready to play it out again. Waste little time figuring it out. Oh! She's gonna waste a lot of time swimming back.
Yeah, didn't time it properly and got stopped dead in her tracks.
Lined up for a third run, and run she does, going all in by the blades and settles into that safe zone.
Just got to make it past the second half now. And she does. She is keeping the exact same pace as our modest model.
The modest model cheering against. And now the skies open and the rains come pouring down, soaking the torrential twisters.
I don't know when to jump.
Hey, you didn't know how to count, but it didn't stop you from trying.
No, way off, leaping to nowhere.
Yes, you definitely didn't count on another swim.
Well, if you're counting twister attempts, this is number 2. Standing in a solid position, coming around to the jumping off point. Foiled here last time, but won't get foiled again.
That's not good.
Well, not for you, Whitney, but if the blackjack buster makes it across, she is going to be working with a sizable lead.
This hottie looking so good and leaping into the lead.
Blackjack buster now a full 4 minutes ahead of the modest model at this point.
These tectonic planks are at least straight ahead, astutely over one peg, under the net. Oh, that went poorly.
She couldn't get her legs up and goes for another dip.
She is really sharp handling the plank and pegs. Making the jump to the second is the key for her. Perfect this time, just rolling along.
Ooh, little mistiming there.
Come on, Wipeout.
Our modest model can ask, but Blackjack Buster isn't going to oblige. Dives home and into first place.
And our Blackjack Buster sets the new time to beat at 9 minutes, 3 seconds.
I'm so tired. I love it.
But that time will leave the door cracked open for Dorky Kong. It's the final $50,000 showdown of Hotties versus Nerds.
Welcome back, America, to the exciting finish of our Wipeout season premiere. Our second annual Hotties versus Nerds edition started with 12 lovely ladies and a dozen dorky dudes.
Yeah, the Hotties really brought the heat, but it has all come down to one Hottie and one nerd. So let the kicking and hair pulling begin.
Dorky Kong, he has all the hopes of Nerd Nation riding on his slightly hunched shoulders. Let's take a look at his trip to the zone.
Dorky Kong, Ari Grant, did a little too much monkeying around on the qualifier this morning. That trend continued as he was one of the last to finish on the scare grounds before going ape on the petrified forest. But if Ari wants a shot at the cash, he's gonna have to take on the Wipeout zone.
So the stage is set for the final run of the night. Again, the time to beat 9:03. 1,000 pounds dropping 5 stories. Just glorious.
Ow. A half ton of steel gives Ari big time air, and and then sends his beautiful mind spinning for a full 360-degree rotation.
Swing blades up next.
The harmful arms.
Clever, but you know what? We'll name the obstacles, Dorky Kong. On your way. Oh, takes the business end of the blades.
Cleared that swing right, but just could not avoid the blades.
Running slightly ahead of our leader's pace. Lucky to avoid a knockoff. Not overthinking this. Move fast, avoid the blades. Success.
Showing a surprising amount of athleticism out there so far. A full minute ahead of the pace to beat.
And it's raining.
Nothing gets by him, John. His mind's like a steel trap.
Torrential twisters, both slick and dizzying. That's a tough combo. Yeah! Oh, no!
Lands on the twister, but gets spun right off.
Second attempt, time check, still narrowly ahead.
Thanks, fire hose.
Such a nice boy, John.
Yep, but in the wipeout zone, being nice will only get you wet. Lands the second twister.
Oh, man.
With a minute and a half lead over Amanda, could a nerd go home with the cash in the wipeout zone tonight?
Right to the finish platform.
Oh, my gosh.
And the tectonic planks are all that's standing between Dorky Kong and the ultimate high score.
As those planks shift, he has to go over at least one peg. Not pretty, but that was effective. Sets him up to jump to the second. Oh, too much and back into the nerd bath.
Plank tectonics are a tough science, John, even for a nerd.
Peekaboo.
I see you, Dorky Kong.
He might want to quit playing around here. He has the lead, but another wipeout will give it right back to Blackjack Buster.
It's so hard to, time it right here, though.
Merry-go-round of death.
Merry-go-round of death, huh? I like the sound of that.
Focus, Johnny. 50 grand's at stake here.
That was a perfect 8 in gymnastics.
Nice to see our nerd keeping a sense of humor out there, but if he wants to win, he better stay focused.
Dorky Kong knows the number to beat. Oh, nice job to save that jump. Still has to get up and over that last peg smooth for the victory for the pocket protectors. Yes, sir.
Wipeout zone!
And we have ourselves a very happy nerd.
Ari, my man! You know what this means? You won Wipeout!
Nerds rule! And always will in the wipeout zone! Ah!
Well, he summed that up nicely, John, huh?
Perfect.
For the second year in a row, our Hotties versus Nerds edition ends with a nerd victory in the wipeout zone.
It's almost like those guys feel like they have something to prove. Gotta feel bad for the Hotties, though. Beautiful women have it so rough.
Well, at least they have every other day of the year, right? That wraps it up for our season premiere. Gonna be a great summer of Wipeout. Join us next time when we reveal another all-new obstacle course to challenge another batch of 24 new contestants. Until then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our co-hottie, Vanessa Lachey, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Oh,
geez, sorry.
Up here.
Get a lot more coins.